I mean, he's a professional. He's been playing for a long time. I mean, if he didn't want to play, he shouldn't have dressed out. You know, he could have told him that before the game. So I feel like there was some sucker shit that he did. Definitely hurt the team because, you know, D went down, and we needed a linebacker, you know, and I think Flynn was banged up too. So for him to do that, that's some sucker stuff to me, in my opinion. Like, probably gonna get cut soon, so, you know, it is what it is with that.
Does that create dissension or disbelief or just disconnection on the sideline?
Not disbelief or disconnection like as a team. That is one person who just decided not to, you know, play for his teammates. And I don't think that doesn't make our offense look at each other and be like, wow, man, you know, we're falling apart. It's more of a, or like the defense, hey, we're falling apart. It's more of a one person making a, like Mooney said, a selfish decision, and I'm with Mooney on that. And I've never been around anybody that's ever done that, and I hope I'm never around anybody that does that again.
Welcome back, everybody. So Devondre Campbell didn't play a snap tonight, but this is him walking off the field, helmet in hand, in the fourth quarter. Kyle Shanahan was asked about it after the game. Here's what he had to say. Take a listen.
Happened with Devondre Campbell. He didn't play, and he went into the locker room at some point.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to play today.
Play today?
Yeah.
The coaching staff?
He did when I asked him why he didn't want to go in. So.
During the game or before?
No, it was in the third quarter.
Your thoughts?
This is a situation where frustration. The player's frustrated. Dre Greenlaw came back, and they were going to give him the opportunity to play. He's a all-pro style player, Pro Bowl type player, guy who's been incredibly impactful. There was some frustration from Devondre that, hey, I played the whole season. I've put my work in, put my time in. You just can't do it, though. You know, this is a team sport. It's not like they just replaced you with a Jag. They didn't replace you with somebody who's not a guy. This is a guy who's been an impactful player for this team for a long time. So it's frustration, and you kind of can empathize with him to a degree, but you quit on your team. And you can't do that in the National Football League. I'd be surprised if he's on the team after that.
Yeah, I think those emotions sometimes get the best of you, and you just lose like a judgment there. Just because at the end of the day, like when you walk off this field, you know, in 5 years from when you're done playing, you're going to want to be proud of who you were as a teammate, who you were as the guy in tough situations for your team. And yeah, maybe this does affect you negatively in this current moment that you're in, but you don't want to react in a way that my emotions now turn into something that affect the people around me. Now people trust me less in a moment where a game that's a one-score game, I can make a huge impact in this game somehow, some way if I get out there and help my team. And maybe your emotions tell you that. Now, if you say, hey, this is it, I'm done, I don't want to play this game anymore, I'm done with that, I mean, I think that's a totally different conversation.
Yeah, Antonio Brown, have you guys ever experienced anything like that, being in a locker room with a teammate?
Yeah, I was at the game. Antonio took his shirt off.
Yeah, but
that's right.
But what I'm saying, he never came back. Like, that was the end of Antonio.
He took an Uber to the airport.
Right. Well,
yeah, and Vontae Davis was the other one. R.I.P. Vontae Davis. He was the one that, with the Bills, I believe, at halftime, you know, ended up just saying, I'm done playing. So
done playing, but we're not assuming he's done playing. This is just more of a
where it's frustrating because Dre was done. Dre was done at that point, and you could have came in and made a positive impact and helped your team win the game. That's why you continue to play. That's why you continue to have a positive attitude regardless of the circumstances, because you never know how it's going to shake out in the end. You could have been the hero today, but now you walked out on your team in a game that was a winnable ball game, and you put your team in a hard position, and now they lose the ball game because they can't replace the impact that you could have made.
And it's incredibly immature, and you probably will be released now. I mean, and maybe that went through his mind, too. He's probably like, you know what, I'm walking out, I'm making a decision. More likely, they will probably cut me tomorrow. And if I'm the coaching staff, I'm cutting you.
Yeah, but you remember moments, right? So guys who play with him, what are they going to remember probably from their time playing with him, right? Short time here, that's the moment they're going to remember. And is that what you really want to be known for? That's why I say your emotions sometimes can put you in a situation to do things that aren't really what your priorities are and what you stand for.
What happened on the interception?
We had a double move on with JJ on the outside, and you know, I thought we had the right look with the corner off, and thought we were going to get him, and just in that moment trying to be aggressive and give JJ a shot. And when I let the ball go, couldn't see the whole release of him at the top of his route, but looking back on it, man, 2nd and 11, just be smart, try to check the ball down when I can't see where he's at. So just got to learn from it.